won the challenger title, got promoted to premier. They actually played well. Brooke Buckner, we know what she does in singles. What does she need to do in doubles to get it done
15
here?
seconds.
Oh, she's trending up for me from a consistency and decision-making standpoint on the doubles court. And it's hard to break that reputation as being a singles player and getting over to the double skills. She has them.
She does indeed. Here we go. Let's play pickleball.
Point.
Okay, throw it on the ground, get a miss.
1-0-2.
Nice spot at the left foot from Anna Bright. James Delgado also takes a lot of court. He can create offense on the forehand and the backhand side, so he is lethal when he's cooking.
And speaking of taking a lot of court, so impressed with Hayden in that MLP Cup. He was everywhere.
Yeah, the footwork floats along the line, covers so much for not having that massive wingspan of some of the other players.
And there's the threat of the youngster hanging over that dink from Brooke Buckner.
I've heard multiple fellas say that Hayden Patriquin is much more difficult to play when he's playing left than when he's playing right.
And we saw he and Federico Staksrud identify that issue, and Fetty looked great on the right in men's.
I mean, he has the perfect skill set for the right side. I think that they should stick with that alignment as long as their partnership continues.
Nice hands from Delgado, who is a guy that a lot of people have their eye on. Is there going to be an uptick? The athleticism is ridiculous. Big kid. I mean, this high level tennis recruit, and then got hurt on the line on a clay court that messed up his lower body and found pickleball. So we're happy to have him with us.
Yeah, but you're right, Dave. It's are we in a plateau situation or a skyrocket situation for James Delgado? And I think the next 6 months or so is going to say a lot. Always difficult to tell, even with a great skill set, who's going to take off and who isn't.
Second serve.
Because the rest of the field's getting better. So your plateauing means you're actually taking steps backwards.
2-3-2. Side out. 3-2-1. Point.
Man.
Buckner thought she was going to keep Hayden Patriquin back as she hits the forehand, and Patriquin coming in as hot as you can be.
I mean,
second serve.
Her initials are BB for a reason. What a shot.
Yeah, back-to-back two-handed backhands.
4-2-2.
Heavy.
What a pickup from Brooke. Can't come up with the next one, though.
Yeah, very aggressive court positioning from Anna Bright after the Patriquin ATP. She was actually able to find a forehand.
5-2-2. Football, right foot. Side out.
I'm having visions of Monday. When I was in the kitchen.
2-5-1.
What a shot, and we have friendly fire over there. Shocking result there off the Anna Bright paddle, but what a shot from Brooke Buckner.
3-5-1.
Yeah.
Second serve.
Brooke Buckner actually does a bit of a mini Annalie Waters when she's playing the right, and she can find some good locations with her backhand.
And explain what you mean.
Yes, right. The mini Annalie Waters, where she steps to her right to prefer the backhand as opposed to the forehand. And I said she can fire it up the line, she can go through the middle, and that gives her partner plenty of room to roam in the middle after Brooke speeds up as well.
12 years old, newly signed to the PPA Tour. Another name that comes to mind at 12 years old was Annalie Waters, who got signed at 12 years old. Just how excited are you to be a part of this tour, playing here at Worlds in the Pro Draw?
I'm very excited. It's a great opportunity for me to play against better people and just be able to make my game the best it can be.
I love it. For those that don't know, obviously you're new to the pro scene. How did you get into pickleball? Was it a family affair? I know you're here with your dad, Cade. Your brothers and sisters play as well?
Yes. Well, it all started with my dad. He played a lot, and I guess we just all started playing as a family, and I loved it. So,
what's the best part of your game? I know we were talking before that you really value your backhand. Is that going to rival Annalie's someday? It may, I hear.
Maybe. I don't know.
Your Instagram handle, it says Lefty Hendershot. We know you have a big left hand there. How much of an advantage do you think that is for you, and you're crafting your game so young to continue on?
I think it helps me a lot because I love playing on the right,
Time in.
especially because I love crossing with my backhand.
6-3-1.
I started with mixed because I couldn't play women's very well because I was pretty small, so I would just cross, and it just helped me.
Being at this big event here in Dallas, you're around all the pros. You get to go to the pros locker room and all of that stuff in the VIP area. Have you rubbed shoulders with any pros that you look up to, and who is your favorite player on tour?
Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of the pros, and it's kind of cool for me. I love Elise Jones. She's so kind, and she's a great example for me. She lives in Utah, so I see her a lot, and I played with her daughter, Leah Jones, so yeah.
She is great. I love Elise. And speaking of that, you are up and coming. Is there a pro that you are modeling your game after, or do you just want to say, you know what, I'm going to play like Elsie, and I have my own shots to bring to the table?
Second serve.
Probably a little of both. I love watching Annalie. She's a great example.
7-3-2.
I mean, she has a great backhand, and she's so dominant, and I would like my game to be probably the most like hers out of any of the other pros.
I know your Paddle Tech is your sponsor. They're helping with a program called Pay It Forth. Talk about that a little bit, and some of the players out of Utah that are getting help with funding to travel to live out their dreams.
Okay, well, my dad and a few other people started Pay It Forth just to help kids travel around the world and see what they could do against the other best of the best, and that's been going really well. We have Andrew Calderella that just recently got signed as well. Braden Jacobson, and then he also got signed. My brother Thane, Leah Jones, and Adam Cheney. So they're all so kind and fun to be around. So yeah.
Well, we are so excited to have you a part of the PPA Tour. Elsie Hendershot. Make sure you check her out on Instagram and also on the PPA Tour. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get right back to action. Mish, take it away.
Well, I sound a lot different than Mish. All good. All good. Hello.
I'm sorry.
Elsie Hendershot going to have quite a night, too, Adam. Going to play with T.O. tonight in the Celebrity Pickleball Challenge. How great is that for the youngster?
5-8-1. Second serve.
Little comeback here for Buckner and Delgado while we talk to the youngster.
5-8-2.
What a shot from Anna Bright as Delgado looked for the Ernie.
Yeah, and Delgado had 3 or 4 pretty solid mid-pace speed-ups, and Anna Bright just drops it all in the kitchen and then turns all that D into O.
How about 12 years old? Can you imagine? She played on center yesterday and then interviewed on TV. What a life for, and what a great last name. I'm looking forward to calling a lot of that.
6-0 plus last name.
Yes.
Second serve.
We agree, Hannah Bright. Explain what she was saying there, Adam.
I actually did not hear the soundbite, just wrong location.
100%
wrong location. That was my guess,
yes,
and
yes. Right into the Delgado paddle with all that power. Yeah. So
heavy backhand counter for James. And anytime that Anna is chatting with Anna, it is good entertainment value.
It's spectacular.
5-8-1. Second serve.
Next time Delgado serves, what's going on there with there's a little, let's keep an eye on that next time he steps up. There's a little hitch or something going on.
Paddle waggle?
Yeah.
Side out.
1 minute Brooke is swinging as hard as she can, and then it's in her feet.
Yeah, and just the casualness of Hayden Patriquin. Does not, when things get ramped up, not that much knee bend, loose with the upper body and the electric hand speed.
Wow.
Second
Thumbs
serve.
up from Anna Bright. What a shot from Delgado.
Last couple points, seeing the backhand counter and now the forehand speed up off the bounce.
Side out.
Return right on the line. The inside out two-y from there is by far the hardest third.
5-8-1.
Because usually a forehand will avoid that from even having to happen.
Second serve. 5-8-2. Side out.
Yeah, Dave, and I think that looseness that I was talking about and no tension when the hands battles happen for Hayden Patriquin is really becoming an important trend going on with our top pros.
That's a rough lob there. Sir. And do you mean, because people talk about grip strength, they talk about how taut the upper body is. I want to hear more from you after this rally on that.
Anna Bright all over that. And I feel like I was someone who, even in hands battles, needed to engage my lower body a little bit. And I think I was less loose than some of the players are now.
Gotcha.
And I thought that was the best for me, but I'm second guessing that now.
A
side out.
Dreadful lob followed by one that missed by 5 feet.
Yeah, might not use that one until we go deeper into game 2.
Yeah, we've seen her lob volleys be money.
Yeah, that wasn't even. Server, 5-9-1.
You know the holiday ads are all over the place the minute they put the Halloween stuff, and you better believe Santa is keeping an eye on pickleball. That's Pickleball Santa.
Point.
Oh, when Anna Bright misses a ball and just marches back to the line, and there are some special words being said under her breath, and they're within 3, and there's that little waggle. What a shot by Patriquin. Adam, we got the Royal Dukes playing on the Yingling Flight stage at the end of Pickleball Boulevard. Come on.
You're dang right we do.
6-9-2.
That's a great get from Anna Bright. And they end up winning the point because the choice of a lob from Brooke was great there.
Yeah, Anna Bright just Put it at the feet.
9-6-1.
Don't even need to hit that one with power. It's not going to work out for you.
Point.
Your opponent hits a great lob. Just get on top of it, put it at their feet, and play on.
Game point.
10-6-1.
And that'll do it. So nice pushback in the middle by Buckner and Delgado, but the 3 seed takes game 1, 11-6. Game 2 coming up next. Genius Bank World Championship. There's no other place I'd rather be.
I think what really helped me translate into the pickleball was when I was in college at Nova, we used to play ping pong 24/7. And I remember I was so bad at ping pong when I first started there. And by the time I left, I felt like I could go compete somewhere because it was just, I mean, athletes, you know how it is. Everything gets so competitive and so tough. But I think that was one of the biggest things that translated. Obviously, the baseball, the quick hand-eye and stuff like that. I mean, the ball doesn't look like it's crazy fast. It still comes at you, especially when some of these guys hit it. But
1-0-2.
It's still definitely a skill that you got to learn and practice, and it's tough.
Tonight, there's some other celebrities: Dirk Nowitzki, Tfue, T.O., Terrell Owens. Are you scared of any of these guys, or do you feel like you have them?
No, I don't think I'm scared of them. I'm more scared of the pros that are alongside of it. You know, they hit the ball very, very hard. So.
And speaking of those pros, you did mention that sometimes you're with Hayden Patriquin down in Fort Lauderdale. But what other pros have you really watched in their journey and maybe would like to take some of their shots into your game?
Oh, you know, obviously, being a pickleball fan, you know, you study Ben and you study, you know, Anna Lee and, you know, Hayden. I got to play with him. I also played with Will Howell, who will be joining PPA next year. And he's kind of a, you know, we've gotten close over the last, I would say, year. But it's just funny, you know, I played one game with Hayden and Will, and they were being nice. And you know, me as a competitor, I'm like, no, I didn't come here to see this. You guys aren't really, like, impressing me right now. And they said, oh, you want to see a real game? I said, yeah, this is what I came for. I came to get smoked. I want to be humbled. Yeah. And they said, all right.
Point.
And Will's like, you cover this side, and Hayden told his guy, he goes, you cover this side. And from the moment the first point went off, I immediately regretted saying that because the game moved so fast.
3-0-2.
It's insane. You played the Mookie Betts charity event, which I was able to host. You were talking a little bit of crap, so you're definitely better than Mookie Betts.
100% better than Mookie.
I think Mookie's one of the best celebrity players I've seen. I think his game translates very well from baseball. How do you match up against Mookie, and what are your strengths versus his weaknesses?
0-3-1.
I think Mookie's better at maybe a little bit more defense, you know, putting the ball back in, resetting. I think I got a little bit more attack because I got that reach a little bit, so I can really lean into that kitchen. That's kind of my favorite shot, honestly. But yeah, Mookie's an athlete. Mookie's good at everything. When I played with him in 18, it was we competed in everything. I think the only thing I could beat him in was hitting a baseball further and foosball.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing you play tonight in the Pro-Am. JD Martinez, 6-time.
1-3-2. Side out.
No.
No. She's still annoyed that she missed that backhand wide by an inch.
Yes,
so
100%.
That carries over at times for Anna Brett.
Yes, her partners get some of that residual. What a lob.
Oh, that's nasty.
He's going to let it bounce. That was a good decision.
Yes, it was. It's one of the advantages of being a little bit shorter player. Almost everything's an overhead if it goes up high and bounces up.
But us little guys, look at that. So smart. It ends up bouncing over our short little heads.
Like to see Andre Daescu take that as an overhead.
Yeah, exactly.
Second serve.
That backhand topspin lob off of the bounce.
Oh, that was absolutely nasty.
Oh, yes.
Point.
Just deep, man. The read was fabulous.
Yeah, that's the ball, the stutter step, the forehand out of the air. That's what you want from James Delgado.
5-1-2.
Just have to execute it.
Side out.
Great pressure. All right, Adam. get your eyes on Delgado's serve here. See if you see something.
1-5-1.
Oh, yeah. So that's not like something that is routine that won't affect your technique. That is full on in the backswing. And then there's a bit of a hitch.
Yeah.
Side out.
Interesting, too, because his overall technique is pretty clean for a lot of the other shots.
So what's going on here? I just noticed. And
5-1-1.
Man, there's a stop.
Yeah,
there's a stop sign in the middle of that thing.
Oh, sneaky AB. Good frequencies. Decides to take a crack up Delgado's line. Such a smart play from Anna Bright.
6-1-1.
Left side AB.
Oh, wow.
And Delgado wears it before she could even get over there.
That was one part ball, one part James running into the ball. What a flick from a low position from the right from Hayden Patriquin.
He looks pretty good over there also.
Yeah. That must be nice to be
second serve.
Top 5 player on both sides, huh?
That sounds very good.
It sounds very good.
I do not resemble that remark.
7-1-2.
Beautiful job. Hayden holds the line. Chopping broccoli with that wild backhand that you see here that Brooke Buckner hits, and Hayden's got to take it. Wow, lets her off the hook, but not on the second one.
Side out.
Good read load there from James Delgado. I might have sold Hayden Patriquin short on the number that I used too. When I said
you may have.
When I said top 5, so we'll just let that one simmer.
1-8-1.
I mean, that sounds like a good. We like 5s and 10s in the world.
Second serve.
Nice. Hayden just kept that was 3 or 4 where he goes inside out with the forehand from the middle back behind James Delgado. Waited till James had a pop up and then went. Might not get him off balance on the first or second, but went back to it.
James, the point's not over.
Oh. I think that's 2 points in a row where Brooke had a dig after James thought it had passed him. So stay engaged when you have a defensive
8-1-1
stalwart next to you.
Wow.
Point.
Unbelievable from Patriquin, and Buckner and Delgado might want to call the score.
9-1-1.
Wow.
Point.
Takes a step off and sends it, and Buckner is not happy, but how could you see that coming? Match point.
10-1-1. point game match.
And that'll do it. So looking fabulous are the 3 seed. They move into the round of 16. They will play the winner of Elise Jones, Jay DeVilliers, and Max Freeman, Leah Jansen. That's a fun one. So
if you're a Ben Johns and an Annalie Waters, you are definitely looking out to see if they're in form, and they certainly were. Hayden Patriquin so big on the left. Anna Bright, I always say it, she's that 1A compared to Annalie being 1. So this is a team to watch out for when they're in fine form, and they look to be so far.
Yeah, I agree. They're going to be joining us here at the Proton desk very shortly. But we have the Johnson siblings, and then we've seen them on the MLP team, and we've seen them match up before. But I think them really solidifying this partnership, if they continue to do so, like you said, it's a very dangerous one.
Yeah, there's only a few teams in the world that have the ability to take out a Ben Johns and Annalie Waters, and these two are definitely one of them. Yes, the Johnsons have gotten a lot closer. They've been in matches deep, but the hand speed, the physicality, I think even the personality to match up against that type of team is what's needed. And we have one of the biggest personalities in our sport walking behind us, the legend Hayden Patriquin.
Come on in, Hayden, and not far behind, Anna Bright. Congratulations to you guys. Great win out there. It's a tough team. We were just talking about Buckner and Delgado. They're a tough team. You guys, first of all, congrats on the MLP. You guys got to play together this last weekend. How much did that help you? Because not a lot of teams got to play with their partners heading into Worlds.
Yeah, it's definitely an edge. You know, there's a really high level of familiarity and everything, but I think every tournament's kind of a new tournament. Like yesterday, we weren't our sharpest, even though we just got a lot of matches together. So I think every tournament's kind of a new thing mentally. We're also readjusting to the ball, so there's plenty of novelty, even though there is a lot of familiarity with us just coming off of MLP.
You guys have played together, you've separated and not played. What was the decision for Dallas to play together? Obviously 3 seeds and looking towards the weekend.
Shoot, when did we plan this? We planned this like early in the year. We just figured since we were on the Shock, we were playing well, might as well run some PPAs. And I think we'll run a couple next year as well. So.
I love coming back to Dallas. I feel like it feels bigger and bigger every year. You guys have both been in pickleball for quite some time. What is it like coming to this venue and seeing it improve and just kind of the grandness of our sport at the moment?
It's super cool. It's super, super awesome. I saw Jeannie Bouchard, being quoted yesterday or the day before saying it feels like a Grand Slam. I think that's really true, and I think the UPA, the PPA are doing a really great job of just kind of building every year. Every year it's more electric. Every year I feel like there's more hype around it, and I'm really, really excited. Excited for this year, excited for the future.
Yeah, speaking of the future, you both traveled across the world and were able to go to Asia. How incredible was that experience and just where our sport is going?
It was really eye-opening for me. I really didn't have any expectations, but when I got there, it was like we were treated like kings and queens. It was unreal how big pickleball was there. I think it's bigger there than it is here, honestly. It's amazing there.
Do you have plans to go back a ton next year, either of you?
I think I'll go once or twice for sure. I'll definitely go back with Franklin and then maybe play at PPA.
I love it. The Celeb Challenge is tonight. Are either of you a part of that?
I am.
You are. Are you looking forward to I didn't get the full list of players. What do you think of these celebrities? Do you think they're gonna show up and show out? And who do you think's the best?
You know, I'm excited. I participated in this event last year as well, and it was really, really fun. We had a lot of showmen, I would say. We had some who were very good at pickleball, had a lot of experience. We had some that it was like, okay.
You got a good personality.
I'm really excited for the event. I think Dirk is pretty good. You know, I hope to play with Dirk.
Yeah.
I know JD Martinez is good.
I know. So
I played with him a few times.
JD was just on the desk, and he said he learned a lot of his skill from you. So if he's not playing well tonight, we know who to blame.
I'm going to come and chirp him. I'm not in the event, but I'll come chirp him up.
I love it.
How exciting is it, just as you guys are pros, dealing with these other pros from these other sports that have had so much recognition, now excited to play pickleball?
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's really cool. You know, there's definitely a level of imposter syndrome, just kind of tying back to the feeling in Asia. Like, we're meeting so many like celebrities and influencers there, and they're treating us like we're the celebrities and we're the influencers. So it's kind of a similar feeling that I'm sure it'll stay special, but we'll get a little more accustomed to it as our sport grows.
Well, congratulations. You guys are moving on. Anna Bright, Hayden Patriquin. Thanks, guys.
2 minutes.
We're going to switch our attention now to gender doubles. The women kicking us off. Dave, take it away.
Thank you, Cam. And imposter syndrome. You can count on